Alright, welcome to the fifth video for this course. Now, as I said earlier, we are going to move further to complex calculations. One of them is calculating a payroll of staff for a month. Now we have our sample data here. We are meant to calculate the transport allowance. Sorry, transport allowance. Sorry, I have to bring that thing back. Transport allowance, housing allowance, medical allowance, gross pay, tax pay, net pay. So they are all have their different percentages. Now, to calculate the transport allowance for this person, you have their basic salary stated here. So we want to know their transport allowance. So the transport allowance, the company is giving them 15% of the basic salary. So how to get it? How to calculate percentage is by putting the cell address or cell reference. So equals the cell reference here is E, which is E4, which is the basic salary. Then the multiplication sign, operator, and the percentage. You type it, write it in full. Now this will reduce the the basic salary to 15% to give it percent. Excel has the power to give it using the percentage format to give you every percentage of every number when you apply this formula. Now we select enter on the keyboard. Now it will automatically give us, because we are working with tables, it will automatically give us the percentage of the rest items on the group. So Excel is such a powerful tool at that. Now we do the housing allowance. It stated that the housing allowance is 10%. Now we do the same formula, equals E4 multiplied by 10%. Now select enter on our keyboard. It will sum for others too. So we do the medical 25%. So equals to E, still E4 to H to sorry multiply by 25% to give us the percentage for the basic salary. Now here we have the gross pay. The gross pay is a quite different thing. Now the gross pay is the basic salary added with transport, all the allowances or all the salaries. Now we do the formula. We use the sum formula now. Equals sum E, sorry, E4 to E3 to H4. So I can enter your keyboard. So this is the gross pay for each and every one of them. Now we do the tax. The tax pay is 35% of the basic salary. So it will be E4, sorry, equals E4 minus multiply by, sorry, want to get the 5% of basic salary. Now we do 5% times 5%. Now start enter our keyboard. So this is a 5% for all of them. Now we do the net pay is the different, is the tax minus the gross pay. That will give us the net pay. So the net pay is the gross, which is I now, the gross pay for the first person. I gross I 4 minus the tax here, which is J4. Now this is the net pay. So that is how to calculate the payroll of staff for a month. Now move down to calculate. Now this one has 0 because there is no values on the cells, so we can remove them. We can select all of them at once and delete using the delete key on the keyboard. Now want to get the total basic salary for all staff for the month. Now, we use the sum function, equals sum, as we did in the last video. Equals sum. The first one there is, if I remember, is E4 to E16. So to highlight it and give us the sum. So this is the sum total for all the staff. So to get the total sum for transport, and this uh, you can do, I want to show you a shortcut now to get it, what we call an auto sum. An auto sum is used to get a result quicker than using functions. So what you do is to highlight everything on that row, and you go to auto sum, where we have formula. Go to formula, then click on auto sum, then use the auto sum. We also have auto average, we have auto count, auto mass, auto mean. So we also have more functions. So we want to use the auto sum now. Now auto sum will give us the total sum of items. So you can still auto fill this one. You can still use auto fill for this one, and there is a shortcut for auto sum, but by the next as we proceed, I will show you the shortcut. But now let us use the highlighting step for us not to get confused. Now auto sum to give us the total of that one. Now select these ones and do auto sum, give us this one. Now total gross pay for all of them. Total gross pay, still use auto sum. No, sorry, press escape key on your keyboard when you encounter such problem, and highlight, do auto sum. Sorry, there's an error. Okay, highlight it and do also sum. What's wrong with this? Okay, so let me select it here. Select and give an empty space. Let me see what will happen. Auto sum. Now it has worked. Now let's select this one. Auto sum. It worked. Total net pay. Auto sum. Now that is how to get auto sums. To calculate with auto sum. Now we can still use it to get auto average. Let's quickly do the auto average. Auto average. Select all of them and do auto average. Now this is average. Okay, do it for the next person, for the next item. Open it and do auto average. Auto average. Do auto average. There's a problem. I didn't highlight the top cell, so I have to do it again. Auto average. Excuse me. Now it's highlighted. Another one, auto average. Now for task day, auto average. Auto average. This one, let's pay auto average. You can keep it here. You can select an 80 cell as well. Auto average. Now the next thing to look at is minimum. Now you can get the minimum salary here, minimum basic salary, by typing equals min and open the bracket and say from E4 to min to E16. That's the last name there. E16. Now this is the minimum salary, person that has the least salary. Now um, you can do the maximum equals maximum to get the maximum salary, person with the highest salary. Now it will be E4 to E16 as well. Now strike enter on your keyboard. So the highest salary here is 55,000. Now you can get the minimum, can also get the minimum of total transport. Is the minimum transport. Now to get it, you also select the range. For this one is F from F4 to F16 to get the minimum transport allowance. Now you can still do an autofill. Let's try this autofill minimum. So one will cross minimum. That's what will happen. This is an autofill. We are using the autofill now. Great. That is how to get this. If you check on the list, let's cross check. One thing about Excel, you have to cross check your work, because if you make error, it might not show you that you made an error. To just calculate and give you an answer. So let's cross check. We're checking our minimum transport here. So we have 1.5 here. So you can see that it's only 1.5 that is the minimum transport allowance. So that is 1.5. So that thing is correct. So you can autofill vertically and autofill horizontally. So we do this one maximum, we autofill it vertically. Yeah. So this is it. So I say it's just an amazing software for making calculations like this. Now in the next, I will give you a break. In the next video we're going to do more complex calculations. So enjoy yourself.